Okay, I'm back in Stormworks, and if you didn't see the last one where I said what I'm going to be working on, you didn't miss much. In the last one, this was the last thing that was shown here, and this is going to be where I build it up, make it bigger, and make it fly. So getting it spawned in here. And I also need to figure out what color it's going to be because the white looks horrible. But coming in, something that I forgot to show last time was, let me go ahead and make it night so you can see it better. Was that when you're in here, let me see. Okay, you turn the monitors on, turn on the lights all around, and the backlights for all the dials. Whenever you sit in the seat here, let me turn off the lights. You sit in this seat here, it turns on lights back here in this lip so that it looks like it glows all around it. And that was me getting out of it. So continuing on, well, seeing that black there, that doesn't look too bad, even though it's nighttime. It wouldn't really look bad being black. But last episode I said that it wouldn't look bad being sort of a dark army green color. So I guess let's go ahead and get started. So I guess the first thing that I'm going to want to do is build out the infirmary, because I kind of wanted that to be towards the back of the ship or helicopter, which that's what this is going to be, is sort of the rear of it. So I guess let's just go ahead and start building it out. Okay, I'm back, and instead of doing an infirmary back here, I decided to kind of make it look like a equipment room with seating, and I'll make this kind of a drop zone back here. And I also went ahead and painted the floors up so it wouldn't look so bad. So let's go on up here. I went ahead and added 2 rooms to the front. Right now it's kind of looking like some ugly T shape. Over here I'm going to be putting the crew quarters, and there's a second level to it up here with 1 bed in it for now, but I'll add the rest a little bit later. And over here I'm going to be putting the infirmary, which has nothing in it yet, but here's the upstairs over here. And none of these rooms have lights yet. I need to go ahead and add those too. And I also need to wind up figuring out how to make a helicopter fly, since I didn't do that yet. All I did was use the advanced helicopter that the game gives you to try and see how it's wired up, and I didn't get anywhere with that. So I'll go ahead and start it here. Here it is. It starts up. I know by now I've added too much weight for it to fly, but none of the hotkeys really do anything to it anyways, even before I added anything to it. I also need to add more solar panels so that the battery can recharge, besides just when the motor's running. And you can see here, let me go into photo mode. you can see that I increased the size of the engine room here so that I can add more engines and a bigger battery in here. So I guess I'll go ahead and get started on that, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back, and I added some engines in there, and I took out the rear rudder there, and I just kind of looped it around for now until I figure some more stuff out. So I'm now going to test to see if it all starts. Well, I mean, from what I can tell, it seems like they started. Let's see here. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to get back there to even look at them. Well, there's one of them. You know, in the last episode, I said, oh, I think I'm stuck here. Okay, well, let's do it this way then. Okay. In the last episode, I said that I was going to maybe turn each of these sides into one weather station, one a radio station. Well, I think I'm going to get rid of that and just cut this wall out and add to the engine room. So I'll go ahead, take care of that, and then cut to it. Okay. So I changed that room up a little bit. You can see I extended the wall here. So let's go ahead and crank it up. And I still can't, oh, okay, there we go. Let's see. Well, it looks like they're running. I also need to port this exhaust here out the back instead of just kind of into the engine room here. I can do that on my own time. No, I think that's a pretty good place to leave it for this episode, so thanks for watching.